Spiritual Counseling TV Network. My name is Christy Ramirez and I'm your soul coach, and welcome to our weekly spiritual guidance for today on April 25th through May 1st, 2022. Now this is a very powerful week because this is the final week of April, and even though we are already into summer, I believe that this is like the final spring energy that we are in. And once May begins, which is on Sunday, and into next week, it's a brand new energy. It's manifestation mode to the max, to the next level. And it's about now embarking on this new adventure that life has presented for us. And only you will know what this new adventure is, because I feel like this new adventure entails a lot of surprises, and they are blessings. They are blessings from God, a reward from our hard work, from our dedication to the mission, and for staying in high vibrational energy, being good people, being of service, staying also positive. That is also something to be rewarded, right? Because when a lot of people are amidst fear, it's what you choose to see that is going to determine whether you're going to be in fear or not, right? And if you've chosen to see above that, meaning trust God, that you are all right, that you are in love, that you choose your peace, then God sees that, because God is seeing that as a respect as well, right? Going deeper now into how this looks in God's eyes, God sees that we respect Him and we trust Him when we actually don't get into fear, when we are running. And even some people thrive off fear, which is very sad and almost like it's just very disturbing, right? Because some people like drama, some people like to be in fear, and that's what keeps them going, right? But that's why they also experience a lot more drama, because again, ironically, that's what they're attracting in their life. But if you choose and love to be in peace, then this is what your reality has been. And it might have been like stressful in other ways, but I feel like it's just been more like creative stress, like trying to be perfect, trying to get things done on time, trying to figure it out, right? Because that can get stressful. It's like when you're trying to figure out a puzzle, it's almost like your brain is like forcefully trying to figure out that puzzle piece, right? Making everything fit together and fit right. And that can create headaches almost. That's almost like what I've been experiencing, if anything. Like for me, it's not been fear from the outside world, or even stress for that matter. Yes, we prepare just in case, but it doesn't mean that it's going to take away from the quality of our lives, right? Or even take over my energy, my thoughts, or my conversations even. I don't give it the time of day. I prepare for whatever it is that I feel intuitively God guides me to prepare, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to give my energy away to that fear, which includes the mass media, includes whatever is going around, whatever is being talked about that lowers your vibration, lowers your spirit. That is absolutely not the point of the spiritual journey, right? It's important to stay aware at some level. But I feel like this week we're learning to take our power back and taking our peace back. Of course, if that's what you want, right? Because if you thrive off fear and you thrive off drama, then maybe you won't even be listening to this video, or maybe you just won't take action. But I feel like that's what the main theme this week is. It's really about just perfecting now our place of peace, our heaven on earth, and even our haven, our safe haven that we built for ourselves. It's almost like our Noah's Ark. This is what we've been building, because I do feel like, if we're to bring in a little realistic energy, I do feel like the world is going through some major upheavals, ups and downs, and insecurities, because there's instability of what's next and the future. And I do feel like, we are embarking maybe like a little bit on a rocky road, a rocky seas, with our ship that we are about to go on this adventure. But it doesn't mean that this adventure, this ocean that we're about to go on and sail, is not without storms, right? It's gonna have storms. Yes, you can check and make sure that the weather is perfect before sailing off to another land, to this new world, right? That we're all going on, us light workers who are on the mission and the journey together. It doesn't mean that it's not gonna have its storms that are unpredictable, right? They're unprecedented, they're unforeseen. And that's okay, because God will take care of us, but we need to trust, because those are tests of faith that are coming. And this is the week to do those final preparations. And this can be internal, but this can also be external in your environment. So this is a very hectic week, I feel, because, you know, we're still putting in a lot of that work of those finishing touches of what we started to do in spring. And this is the final week of it, because next week we're starting even something new. And I feel like we're still preparing, like the pre-preparation still. And I feel like it's been lengthened and almost delayed, because more tasks have been added to that list, to that project, out of nowhere. That's almost like what happened to me in my life. Like this weekend, out of nowhere, I got more tasks on my list, and I was almost to be finished this weekend. But then whatever I was going to do that weekend had to take a backseat for this week, because there were other things that took priority. So that's what happened, and that's what's going on. It's like, it's just because God didn't want to reveal everything in just one moment, because you wouldn't have done anything at all if you would have seen just how much work it was going to be, right? And how much time out of your life it was going to take, and effort and energy. But these things are necessary. These things are necessary because it is going to take us further into the future, and it's what's needed. So this week, pay attention to God's directions, to even divine intervention, because those are ways that God works to put us on track, or maybe just correct us if we didn't really maybe receive the message correctly, or maybe we're unsure of something, or just something's missing. Trust me that God will always put everything in alignment as to how it's supposed to be. And then just trust, surrender, and go with the flow, because everything is as it should be. And that's what I feel this week it is. You know, it's just, again, a test of faith, a test of trust, and even a test of surrender. How much you're willing to just let go completely and allow God to run the show. Because this is God's show, not our show, right? And that's where we just let go and let be. Just show up for basically our job and let God use us in whatever way that means. And that's just not literal only on camera like myself, but it's also showing up to wherever it is you need to be in the world. Maybe you need to show up to people, to events, or any certain situation. Maybe it could just simply be showing up for your family, showing up for your children. Those are real ways of showing up, and God will then use you in His own way. So definitely check out the extended weekly spiritual guidance at my Instagram live stream later tonight. And I know that today we did a Monday photo shoot. I filmed this on Monday instead of Sunday, because again, that's all the things that were going on in my life as well. And I feel like I might even start doing these on Monday, to be honest, because I feel like even the energy is more clear, and I feel more like also like relaxed, like it's a work day. And that's where we're also restructuring, you know, our life, balancing our work life versus our personal life. I'm going to start to take my Sundays again as a personal day, as my sacred days. Last night, yesterday, Sunday, it was a health and wellness day for me. I only did yoga, meditation, put myself on track to be here, very, you know, in alignment, feeling good, and just ready to speak. Have an amazing and beautiful week. Namaste.